Welcome to Faithful Resistance, a place for open-hearted people to get a little inspiration and a lot of ideas to resist what's going on in Washington. This podcast is from Jefferson Unitarian Church in Golden, but it isn't for our members alone. In the words of one of our favorite songs, we want to draw the circle wide. If you know in your heart and your brain and your gut that you want to fight back, this podcast is for you, so please share it to your friends and family. Please subscribe. In this episode, we'll have a calendar of events and opportunities for engaging in faithful resistance. We'll also share 2 short stories from the JUC service on March 2nd. Story 1. Maki Somosot is the Jeffco community organizer for Together Colorado. That group is hosting 2 big community organizing training sessions the next 2 weeks, and she starts with just a little of her own story.
As a first-generation Filipina immigrant to America, I've experienced hurtful pain and trauma in my life that has led me to social justice work. I know what it's like to confront sexualized misogyny and gender violence every day. I know what it's like to be taken for granted, abused, and frequently overlooked for your hard work. But that's why I'm in the fight, y'all. And we all, each of us here, have a personal stake. We have a deep and unshakable self-interest in why we want to change our world. This broken, infuriating, yet beautiful world that we're all still committed to living in. As a Jeffco organizer, my job is to really support volunteers on the ground, to build power, identify issues, strategize together, and take action to achieve concrete change in the Jeffco community. I want to take a pause and invite you all to join me and Together Colorado on this journey of collective leadership, transformation, and putting our faith and values into action over the next few weeks. Together Colorado is hosting community organizings throughout the month of March. And the one in Jeffco specifically is next Saturday on March 8th from 9 to 3 p.m. in Lakewood. And these trainings will really teach you how to build power and build community with others to make long-lasting change in your Colorado community. And we're really encouraging folks to go to the one on the 8th because it is the one in Jeffco. But if you're unable to make it, we also have one in Denver. This is the Denver metro area training. That's an alternative. The following Sunday, March 16th, which is going to be at Montview Presbyterian Church. And we're also forming a Together Colorado chapter here in Jeffco, where we're building community right in our backyard. Our Jeffco chapter is a multi-faith and values-forward community that builds power through grassroots organizing, advocacy, and policy change. Our mission is to build long-term people power in Jeffco by advocating for the dignity of all Jeffco residents, no matter their race, age, income, or neighborhood. Thank you all, and together, let's live into our collective values of solidarity, community, authenticity, and relationship. Thanks, everyone.
We'll have another story about a justice accomplishment, but first, our calendar of opportunities for action. Friday, March 7th, there's a Stand Up for Science protest on the steps of the state capitol from 1 till 4. Denver is one of 32 cities with a protest set for Friday, including a big one in Washington, D.C. On Saturday, what Maki was describing, community organizing training by Jeffco Together Colorado. Saturday, March 8th from 9 to 3 at the Lakewood United Church of Christ, 100 Carr Street in Lakewood. Please sign up online at togethercolorado.org. Sunday, March 9th, is a Justice for Ukraine rally on the steps of the state capitol. It's from 12 to 3 on Sunday and sponsored by Ukrainians of Colorado. Also on Sunday, JUC is offering Know Your Rights training at 12:30. No need to sign up, just show up after church after the second service. March Mobilizing Mondays meet at JUC on Monday, March 10th at 6 p.m. You'll be going to downtown Golden after some strategizing to hand out flyers for Know Your Rights. It's from the Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition. Then there are other opportunities. Join the Colorado Rapid Response Network. Members of this statewide network are asked to report and confirm ICE raids and document what they see. Join a JUC Social Justice Task Force, the Community Action Network, Housing and Poverty Team, UUSC Task Force, the Green Task Force, and the Food and Nourishment Team. Contact your legislators. Go to 5calls.org and you'll find the easiest and best ways to contact federal lawmakers. And for more information, go to the JUC website, jeffersonunitarian.org, on the Faithful Resistance page. So here's one more quick story before we go, and this is a success story, an example of what can be accomplished through faithful community work by our church and other local groups, including the League of Women Voters. Although there's still work to do to protect the most vulnerable among us, the Jefferson County Commissioners have just adopted a 15-year housing plan. Reverend Jen Simon is like a proud mama talking about it, which by definition means a determined fighter.
And the truth is, folks, we are in this for the long haul. This just isn't a one and done deal. We can't expect instant results. In fact, our JUC CAN folks and others have been working with our elected officials for years on the 15-year housing plan. It has taken many people and many years for this plan that addresses the needs of our most vulnerable, our unhoused and those living in mobile homes, to come into being. And so what we experienced at the county commissioners' hearing wasn't just justice. It wasn't just a victory for the oppressed and marginalized, though it certainly was and is that. What we left the meeting with was hope. Hope that in the midst of everything that is happening, in all the chaos of recent weeks, when it seems all the good we've built as a country is being dismantled, we can still achieve justice. We can still do good.
If you have ideas for events to include or folks to interview, please email us at faithfulresistance@jeffersonunitarian.org. So till next time, keep your heart wide open.
You gotta keep your heart wide open.